In here.
Beautiful. Yeah, this is awesome. Okay. Okay, so find a space and sit down and just be relaxed and look in the direction that makes sense, not toward the sun, just what you're doing. And it doesn't matter if you're sitting on a bench or on the ground, just, just like you're doing. You like totally know what you're doing. So just relax and gaze into the sky. And I'm gonna put myself somewhere too. And then I'll come around and give you individual instructions. How about that? Nobody even on here. Welcome. So, hi.
Enjoy, everybody.
Thank you. Oh, is this yours? Thank you
Yes.
so much.
Oh,
I'm Joe Wagner.
Hi.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate
You're
the
welcome.
opportunity. Yeah.
Hi, friend.
You're welcome to meditate with us if you feel like it. This is wonderful.
I would, except I'm on really heavy drugs right now,
Oh,
and my legs are jumping all over the place.
I understand.
Way
So
too
you
much
just gotta
information.
keep on-
I just had major surgery, so
I understand. Well,
gonna
you're
go.
getting around. Congratulations.
Yeah,
and thank
thank
you
you.
so much.
enjoy.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
It looks beautiful.
Yeah,
Please
gorgeous.
put a lot of love in here.
We were going to put
Yeah.
as much love as we can in
Okay.
here. Thank you. Hello. So, I'll come around and give individual instructions, but if you can hear me, you just need to point yourself at the sky. Maybe you have to tilt your head back a little bit and just be in a relaxed position for now. Allow that sense of gratitude to arise and think, I'm going to practice for the good of everybody, just like we always do when we start a session. Aim your mind at your eyes. So focus on your eyes. Let the other senses be wide open, but don't pay too much attention to them. Aim your eyes at the sky. And that could be the sky in your room or the sky out here. However it is, look deeply, deeply into the sky and just remain, not staring, not holding anything with your eyes, just your eyes are just open in a vast way, totally relaxed. In a sense, what we're doing is we're connecting with, there's a channel, kind of a subtle energetic channel that goes from your heart, which Tibetans think is like the seat of your consciousness, up through the back of your head, and then it splits into two and goes to the pupils of your eyes. And so what we're doing is we're arranging or aligning that, we're opening that channel in a sense and letting it focus on the blue sky, letting it perceive the blue sky as opposed to other things. And if you do that properly and you breathe very softly, don't blink too much, don't stare, but don't just ignore your need to blink a little bit. Then there is kind of like a very subtle click or switch. And in that moment, you and the sky are not two. Every time you get distracted, just again come right to the eyes in the sky, totally let go. Point this at the sky, and I'm gonna go around and make sure everybody can hear. Got what I was saying? Just you're kind of arranging, and when you feel it, it's like very subtle. There's just like not anything. No inside, no outside. That's your real nature. Just openness, just awareness. For those of you online, it's not really meditation. You're not meditating on the sky. You're just aligning your physiology, your physical body, and your psychophysiology, your subtle energy system, through your eyes to perceive the blueness of the sky. And the blueness has a relationship with our own nature. So when we pierce into the sky and let go and look and let go, and we kind of, it's kind of like looking through a telescope. You have to get the focus right, you have to get the angle right. If you're too much like this, you can't see anything. If you're too much like this, you can't see anything. And when that happens, there's a letting go, an openness that naturally appears. You're not making it. You're just seeing your own true self, so to speak, in the reflection of the sky in your heart. And that feels like happiness, like love, like blissfulness, like relaxedness. It's okay if it's overcast. It doesn't matter that much. If it's blue, it's nice, but if it's not, just look as deeply into the sky as you can and totally relax. And look for that little click where it comes together. It's okay if it's raining. Don't worry. Sometimes it's raining. good. See, meditation. It is 3D. When you're here, so in order to, it's this. When you're looking at the sky, occasionally you just breathe out to like, and keep your breath out for a second. And sometimes that'll clip the little cord with that with the sky. We're kind of holding the sky, even though we're not supposed to, just the way our minds are present. And we'll put that with us occasionally. When we're doing this, we can just occasionally be like, because there's still a slight holding when we're meditating. It's very difficult to let go of it entirely. So we have to use some technique. The way is just one way is just to say, hi friends. Hopefully this is going well for you. It's going amazing for us. We're in this beautiful pocket garden, just one little plot of land that someone let be turned into a big garden. It's beautiful. Now if you're doing this, whether you're looking at the blue sky or the space in your room or the rain, it doesn't matter. Occasionally, when you're feeling very still and right in the middle of it, there's still a little bit of holding there. It's very difficult to let go of that in a conscious way. So in order to cut that, we can just use what Eric Pemmican-san calls the gentle sigh. You're just like, ah. Sometimes that will cause our view to be even more open, more blissful. I wish this was my garden. It's a little private garden that we've been invited to use. So just keep practicing that for a couple more minutes. Just letting be. Occasionally. Occasionally, you can look down, rub your face, reconnect with your body. And then again, just let go into the sky. We want to keep our sessions short, but profound. And to repeat them many times is the way to make progress, rather than try to stick to it, because then it becomes an object of holding and focus. When I do this kind of meditation, I'm going nice, but I have trouble determining if I'm really doing anything more than just relaxing. I'm always suspicious that I am not really getting it. Well, it's beneficial to receive the pointing out instructions from a teacher, and then you have more of a sense of like what it is you're actually meditating on, because it's difficult to come to a solid determination on your own. So you might seek that out. There are many teachers these days giving this. You could visit headless.org, which is a website of a friend of mine, and they have many exercises for determining, like, what is the real state of affairs? What is the real nature of ourselves? And that can be quite helpful. Otherwise, yeah, it's difficult to come to terms. You think, like, am I just relaxing? Who's the one doing the relaxing? The real object of meditation, so to speak, is over here, not over there. So I encourage you to seek out further instructions and don't give up. Probably you're doing it perfectly right, but when you have these subtle thoughts, it can be distracting. So just the great thing about this practice is it doesn't take a lot of effort. You just aim your mind at your eyes at the sky, and just let be. And occasionally, the mind is so analytical and skeptical. Of course, yeah. But that's not you. That's your mind. That's that voice in your head, right? We all have that, and it's going to give rise to all kinds of things. When you do this practice, that dies down to some degree because of the power of looking at especially the blue sky. If you have a vast blue sky sometime, check it out there, because it's more difficult to give rise to thoughts. And if you combine it with the gentle sigh, as Eric calls it, for a brief period, there are no thoughts at all. Complete openness. That's the actual, in this case, we could say the object of the meditation is the subject, yourself, right? Everything else in your experience, whether it's inside your head or in the field of your environment, is an object, right? And objects are things, whether they are physical things or mental things or ideas. They all have outlines. They all have characteristics. But yourself does not have that. It's only openness. So we tune into that, and with our eyes pointed at the sky, that can become very powerful. Don't give up. You're doing great. Okay, we're going to conclude. We'll get back online when we get back to the studio. But we're going to conclude. So before you get up, just think to yourself, whatever goodness has been created here, may everyone share in it. And we'll see you in a few minutes.